So how are you now? For tonight? For Murphy, it's day. And Andy. So anyway, what have you got here, you think? Wow, what the heck? Let me show you. So, we got those cows up in the pen there, and I didn't want to make a trough, so to make it easier that I don't have to go in the pen all the time, I made this deal, and it's going to hang over the sucker rod on those freestand panels. So hopefully it'll work. I don't know. It's just kind of a trial. I got a bunch of this leftover sheet metal that I whipped up here. Put some stands in there so that this will go like, say this is the rod, this will go like this, and then it'll just hang down on the sucker rod. So hopefully that'll work, but I guess we'll see what happens. So anyway, it's night for me, so I'm gonna go to bed. I just whipped that up. I wasn't even gonna show you guys, but I thought, fuck, that's kind of a good little deal. Cut the corners off it, so I got all the scrap here that I cut off, all them little pieces of chunks I used on the ends, like here, and those ones over there. Right there. Those are on the side. So this is kind of just a temporary one. I'm gonna, well, not temporary, I'm gonna use it, but if it works good, I'm gonna make a few of them because I'm gonna have to make some more panels for myself. So just gotta wait back and see. I gotta get those 3 panels back from the guy that used them for his heifer sale. So I guess tomorrow we are going to be hauling some grain, I guess. So hang on and we'll be there in a few seconds. Talk to you in a bit. Morning, fellers. Taking the first jag of wheat in for today. Just giving her with summer and oh yeah, buckwheat. Let me see, is he in the seatbelt? Yeah, good. Locked in there. Rolling some steam off the old girl. Oh, nice. She's a little nippy this morning from what we're used to here. It's about 25 below Celsius. So anyway, we're gonna find out if they're gonna keep letting us haul wheat or not today. We got to take one load in, kind of see what the moisture is. This is number 2 wheat, 2 Red Spring. We got some rain on it there. We went just the way we harvest ended up. We did the peas, or did the barley, got it all picked up off the ground, then we went and did peas, and then by the time we came back to the wheat, it was bleached already, so that's why it's 2. So a bit of mildew on it. It's not too bad, but anyway, I'm gonna take this load of wheat and see if they'll keep letting us haul wheat. If not, we got 2 loads of canola that we can haul today too, so we'll just have to move the grain back and the white over to the canola bins there again. We don't have no canola at home, so gotta move over there. So we'll talk to you in a bit then. Goodbye. Alright guys, we took that load of wheat. It was 16.5 on the bin report. Number 2 red, so that was good. Actually turned out it was 15.6, so that's even better. Right, Summer? On her homemade buddy seat there, so that's good. So we're just heading over to the canola bin now. And we got, it's warm in here, yeah. We got 2 loads of canola to haul yet today. Sounds like they want more wheat too.
I had the one without the windows and doors.
Yeah.
That one's cool.
The open cab, yeah. This one has a heater. So anyways, that's what we're up to now. We're just heading over to Rainer's Bins there and gonna load a load of canola. So we'll see you in a bit. Alrighty guys, we got the canola loaded. Gonna video it, but Summer was watching Northern Farmer on YouTube, so I guess maybe I'll get the next one. We'll see how she goes. I'm thinking of probably one more jag to just about clean out that bin, so that'll be good. And then maybe we're gonna move up to this other yard up here, right there. Oh yeah. So we'll see how she goes. But anyway, for now, we can't dump between 12 and 2, and it's quarter to 12 right now, so we gotta give her shit. Get to the elevator and get dumped before they cut us off for the day. Well, they got some maintenance guys coming or something. Be lifting some shit up in the air, so they don't want us to dump while we're there, so or slow up their process. So anyway, I guess we'll go get her dumped, and then we will go have a bite to eat. So we'll talk to you later. Well, got her canola dumped in time. Just going for a quick bite to eat, I guess. At the old TH here, old Timmy's. Hey Summer, what are you having for lunch? Chicken nuggets. Okay, well, let's go. Okay, we'll see you in a few. Bang, 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 bang. Fuck, this road is terrible. Anyway, got our lunch. They were a little slow on the chicken fingers, so Summer was angry. Gets like her mom every once in a while. Anyway, just leaving Tim's. The donut and a cup of cho, and we're gonna go and load a second load of canola. I'm not exactly sure if I'll be able to get that whole bin on the truck here, but we're gonna try anyway. So, all right, stay on the road, you drunken bastard. Woo! Meow, meow. Oh yeah, it's buckwheat. Oh, say hi to Sophia. We're gonna say hi.
Hi.
And hi, Keegan.
Hi, Keegan.
Oh, you're being goofy. Too many donuts. Okay, we'll see you when we get to the bin. Okay, guys. Fire the old girl up here and let her percolate for a minute. Oh, man. Not so bad. Gotta get my rain cap fixed and put an elbow on that old girl. Anyway, I'm gonna need two hands to roll the old tarp here. So when I get that done, I'll bring you back. I'll show you what I got left for canola in there. So anyway, guys, this is what I got left. It's all canola and some dust. So anyway, we'll get her loaded here and I'll talk to you in a few. Well, guys, we got just about a load. The bin went empty, so I'm just gonna probably go up there and shovel those piles a little bit. But anyways, got the bin cleaned out, so thanks to the boys for letting me use the bin. That was nice. Pretty nice of those guys. Let a guy borrow a bin. So anyway, I'll probably take the vac home. I don't really want to leave it here. I'll leave the semi here. It'll start easier than the tractor will. So I will roll the tarp and probably finish this video tomorrow, I guess. if I can get hauling again. Patterson had some guys come in there and they had some issues, I guess, while they're repairing stuff, so we're shut down again. So probably tomorrow I gotta run and get some parts in the morning, and I guess we'll go from there. So anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Okay guys, we're in the shop here. Not sure if you noticed, but when I was loading there, the last bit of canola, I don't know if you heard the auger clicking away on the grain back. I did, and I wonder what the heck is that noise now. So anyways, got to looking and the bearings were shot, or one was shot, so I'm going to change them both. Anyways, we got the new hangers put on, and with these, I'll show you here in a minute, but you got to make sure that these cogs, drive cogs, go in the same way. So I'm gonna turn the heat up. It's a little cool in here yet. Good enough. So anyway, fucking windier than hell here today. I didn't even haul any grain because it's so freaking windy. But I went to town and they had my bearing, so that was good. So now, when you go to put these drive cogs in on these greenbacks, you got to put them in the same way. So usually what I do is I'll put a punch mark there, then I know which way this goes. And it can only go that way or that way. So if you have these backwards, what will happen is this piece of the auger will end up down here instead of here to continue your flighting. And that's usually what happens, and it'll push it out and it'll bust these little bolts off here on the end. So they both got to be the same. This one's got to go that way, same with that other end's got to go that way. So I guess we'll get to work putting it together here. So talk to you in a bit. Another little trick too, guys, when you put this in there, put some anti-seize on. That way you'll never have trouble trying to get these out of here. Or the bearing. So, I'll get it together and I'll show you what I've done. Okay, so, I put some anti-seize on the shaft and on the bearing, like on the inside. I painted the whole shaft. You don't need much, but you need some. That way your life will be that much easier next time. So anyway, that goes in there. Once you get that bolt lined up through, that'll be next here, right here, boy. Come on. There we go. So like that. So now what you do is you just put that all the way up to the front and tighten your set screws and you're laughing. And that side's done. So, what was I gonna say? Like I said, these cogs got to be the same way, or these won't line up on there. So, both sides, like I said. And you can't cheap out with the lock collar style bearing, because these ones have that little extra tit. Show you. These ones have that little extra lip there, so that's where you need that extra space to go in between. Nope, like this. Okay. The other ones they have, you could use a lock collar style, but that's the old style and they're not very good. And then what you have to do is you gotta leave it loose in there. This way if you put the exact same ones back in they call for, you don't have trouble trying to line up your bolts up in here for where your hangers go. There's one here and one underneath here. Right there. And same as the other end. So anyway, we'll get to work here and then we'll give her a quick grease when we get her together. Now, if you don't drop your Allen wrench, next thing you do is you take the slack out of here, you move the bearing up, and then tighten down your set screws. Fucking thing. Just make sure she's up to the top. Give her the old zing zang. Of course the other one had a line up here. So we're gonna hold that up there. And then we'll snug this one up a little bit. There. Okay. Now we'll just tighten these right up so they don't move. And we're golden. And there's one side. Like I said, that other side wasn't that bad. And it was still alright, but I wasn't going to put all this, take this all apart and put it back together, and knowing that there was probably just as many bushels went through it on the other side there. So anyway, we're going to do the same to the other side, and I'll show you in a minute here. Fucking thing. Want to prop you up, you guys, and show you here. So what we'll do is give her a little paint. Watch, my phone will die now probably. Like I said, you don't need too much. Just enough to coat her down. Good enough. Now, I'm going to put this on. Well, how are you now? I'm going to put this piece on. This will go the other way. Anyways, hang on, I'll show you in a minute here. It's too hard. So what I'm gonna do though before I do all this is last time I noticed when I borrowed it from the neighbors there ain't it, boys. I noticed this piece here was bent down like that. So what I've done is I bend it back. I'm going to fill that up with weld and then make sure that's smooth, but I got a little backing plate in here. So we're going to fill all that up and make it smooth, and then we'll put it back together. I didn't want to put it back together like that knowing it was bent. So now she's good. So anyway, I'll get her filled up here. We'll talk to you in a bit. Okay guys, we have got her filled up nice and smooth. I didn't want to go over the edge of the thickness, so that's all filled up. Welded her there. Nice little plate on there, and now she should be good. Hopefully it won't wear now. But what you can't do is you can't go past this when you're bending it out, because it will jam. I'm not sure what the hell happened there. Maybe that didn't quite line up last time or something maybe. And anyway, whatever. So should be good now. Now there won't be a gap in there where that's the auger's trying to push shit up. So hopefully she'll be good. Anyways, we'll see you in a bit. There. Went and had a big old bite to eat. Anyways, like I was saying, make sure when you put your drive cogs in that they line up with this, so that will line up your flighting in your next auger, and then you shouldn't have no issues. There, we'll just slide that ahead, drop the bolt in. A little bit of persuasion. Like that. Put the nut on and move that bearing to the front, tighten the set screws, and we'll slide the auger in. So I'll show you when I get it all in there. So anyways there, cowboys, we got her figured out there, guys. Look, take a quick peek at her. Looks pretty good. Got her fucking greased up and everything. Just turns like a free. There we go. Oh yeah. Nice. Nice and tight. Now there's no fucking wiggle in there now, so that's good. Yeah, so anyways, if you have these cogs, like I was trying to tell you before, if you have the cogs like this, like your drive cogs here, and say this is out half a turn and it's up here, that'll put this flighting, I don't know if you can see where I fixed it here, this flighting here will line up down here instead of being right here. And that'll give you too much free space, and this auger will try to push and it'll force this auger out the other end, and it'll bust these fucking bolts off here on the bottom. So that's what you gotta do. But anyways, I got it all greased up, ready to rock again. Not too bad of a fix. I've done a lot of them bearings in my day. I used to work for a trucking company out in Indian Head here. We demoed these fucking vacs way back in the Coon's age. Coon! But, yeah, we actually worked with the R&D department with Brandt Industries back in those days, so. Anyway, I guess I'll let you go. Give a guy a fucking sub or something. Leave a comment and probably leave a guy a fucking thumb up too. That'll be good. Get those views. We're climbing in the subs, slowly getting there. That's all right. Things are looking good. So, right, Billy? Yeah, exactly. So, anyway, guys. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Have a good one.